Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Can't Understand Normal Thinking with your hosts, Pat Sharkey and Matt Smookler. This is a podcast where we challenge our listeners to determine if we're the fucked up ones, or if it's the rest of the world that's fucked. Hey, good morning, Pat.
Smook's got a little leftover cum in his mouth.
At least I'm not freezing my balls off like we were last week.
Yeah, last week fucking sucked, man. It was fucking, I was thinking about fucking wearing 2 layers, and I did. Now I'm regretting it.
No, for real. My feet were like bricks last week.
I mean, I could see my breath. So we were in the 30s inside last week. Easily. You see what we have to do just to get this podcast out?
Well, we do it for our listeners, dude.
Of course.
We now have a responsibility to get
at least
it out.
in 3 different continents.
I was thinking you don't get sick days off with this.
No. If you go away, you still got to we got to figure that shit out, actually.
It's a responsibility, like your drug dealer.
Yeah.
Just because, as a drug dealer, if you're sick, you still have people to take care of.
There's some irresponsible drug dealers, man. There really are. And they don't understand, motherfucker. When I need drugs, I might need them at fucking 8 o'clock on a Sunday morning.
Right.
Where the fuck are you?
Yep.
Get someone, you service.
You know what? I can only think of, and they'll remain nameless.
I could think of one.
Yeah, me too. That was...
in Port Jeff?
Yeah, he was awesome. But... it was all the others. Like, they would just make you wait.
Dude, Coke's the worst, too, because you're never done with it. And you'll be like, this is the last phone call, 6 o'clock on a Sunday. Yeah. 8:30. Where the fuck's the Coke? I know this guy's got to have something.
Yeah.
And, meanwhile, he's not waking up till at least 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
And it's like, don't you want my money?
Yeah. Dude, they're just not motivated.
Oh, God.
I don't miss those days, to be honest with you.
Neither do I. So, yeah, let's do a little recap of last week. What was last week all about? What did we go over? I think it was Schwarzenegger, right?
Schwarzenegger films.
Yeah, that was actually kind of fun.
Yeah. Well, great actor.
Yeah.
Great man. Great films.
Yeah. I still have to watch Commando again.
Oh, dude, it's worth it.
Yeah. When I go home, I'm not going to have it.
Yo, if you want to see a good one, though, watch Escape Plan. It's fucking a little underrated with him and Sylvester Stallone. 50 Cent's in it, too. 50 Cent.
Ah, 50 Cent.
That it's like he's like Stallone's a fucking world escape artist, and he needs to break out of this fucking prison that no one knows where it is and stuff, and Schwarzenegger's in prison with him.
Well, I don't know. Fucking Commando. I'm surprised Predator didn't make it to your list last week, but there's just so many.
Dude, you know what it was? I think we talked about Predator on something else that I thought we already added it. I can't remember why I had Predator. We talked about Predator, though.
Yeah, and there was he doesn't have a lot of speaking roles in that, though, in that movie. Like, it was the movie itself is great, and so is he.
It's it's the cast.
Yeah.
He's not, like, he is the main character, but the Predator's really the main character in that film.
And you don't even see him very often.
No. But the way they made the Predator.
Yep.
But just the way it was, like, just that hiding type of, like, you can't see him, but you could see him. Because that's what I would imagine, like, an Ultimate Predator would be.
Yep. And also, like, after they made all the Predator movies after that, I felt like, it got
too demonic, like, almost like a demon and an alien. I liked it better when you just didn't know what the fuck it was.
Yeah, and even the body, like, even when they were so cheap with it, like, the dimensions of the Predator in the first one was fucking awesome. After a while, they got, like, short and stubby, like, they didn't do good. However, the Hulu Predators, I don't know if you've seen that.
No.
You gotta, dude, they're fucking awesome. They travel at different time periods.
Yeah, see, I get lost in fucking sci-fi.
No, you would love it. Like the first one, I won't give away too much. First one, they go back to like Native American times, and then the next.
That's easy to break them. We know we just sneeze on them. Yeah. Fucking wipe that whole race out.
And they're gonna have another season where the Predator comes out during World War I. So it's like during like the battle. I haven't seen.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, and the Predator comes around.
Yo, did I ever tell you my story for fucking Aquaman? How I thought it should have been?
No.
Fuck this. He swims under the water. He breathes. I'm going to rewrite it right now.
Okay.
The way I wanted it, he's a Navy SEAL. This was on Dev Group, SEAL Team 6.
Right.
He was part of the DVT, this SVT team, SEAL Delivery Vehicle Team, SDV team.
Okay.
And those SEAL Delivery Vehicle teams, they're in these submarines that go under for like 3.5, 4 hours to do reconnaissance.
Okay.
His submarine broke. and he had to breathe underwater, and he built up just tremendous breath, like superhuman breath underwater from being stuck under there. But he's already a fucking Navy SEAL. He jumps out of planes. He fucking swims underwater. He's got all these talent. He's already on DevGru, the tier 1 unit.
Yeah.
You know? So after he retires as a Master Chief, he fucking, you know, just having a normal day, and, you know, the shit where Superman happens, and like, fuck, man, we need another hero around here besides Batman.
Yeah.
Guess what? We got the Aquaman. I don't know what his name is. I never saw Aquaman.
Yeah.
As soon as he fucking saw him with long hair, but this guy's fucking clean cut. He looks like a Navy SEAL. And that's the way Aquaman should be. Imagine that Aquaman was a Navy SEAL that could swim underwater. Not a fucking fish. Who Poseidon and all that. Fuck that shit. I don't want him talking to fishes and stuff. This is a Navy fucking SEAL, a tier 1 unit. That's what I think fucking Aquaman should have been.
Well, they always used to make fun of like the old school Aquamans because, like, you know, he just talks to fish. He never had any real powers.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the Jason Momoa one because Aquaman.
Dude, he's a fucking mermaid as far as I'm concerned.
Yes,
Aquaman should be like, he should be a Navy SEAL. He developed this from being in those fucking teams.
So
and he's great with weapons. He can fight underwater.
you need to write an email to Universal Studios.
I don't want him taking my idea.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah, I copyrighted it right now, December 8th. But I've been talking about it for a while now. I really think that should have been the Aquaman. Like, it just makes more sense. Like how because Batman's great because he's like a regular man and he's got a lot of money, but he owns all this shit that he develops.
Yep.
So like,
once he fucked up regular person.
Yeah. Once he finds Aquaman and he's already developed this superhuman fucking breathing underwater.
Right.
Fucking Bruce Wayne's like, yo, I mean, I could help you out. You got to be part of my team. We're going to call it Justice League. You know how you're part of DevGru?
Yeah.
And we got Delta. This is the Justice League. It's even higher than tier 1.
It's so good.
So he brings him in, and then they start recruiting these other people. And fucking Wonder Woman's not some bitch from fucking 250 fucking years ago. No. She was fighting in Palestine in the Israeli Special Forces. This is what I'm going to say.
Oh, shit.
She's a commando, and that's how they find Wonder Woman.
That's cool because actually the Israeli fighters are actually badass.
And I think
hot.
And I think she's the person who played Wonder Woman. She's an ex-Israeli commando.
Oh, in real life? Yeah. Well, I knew that she was Jew. You know?
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. Yeah. It's very, very realistic.
Very realistic. And Flash, he was a fucking ex-track star. He set the record for the 40. He ran a 40 in 3.7. It's never been under 4. That's how fucking quick he was. And Bruce Wayne's fucking studying all this shit. And that's why he builds this tier 1, the higher than tier 1 team.
Okay.
I think it could work.
Have you ever seen the Amazon show, The Boys?
No, I've heard about it. People
it's awesome. It's fucking great. You would actually love it. You love Butcher.
Well, that's what fucking kills me about this. The new fucking Batman. Like, the new Batman was fucking awesome.
Right.
The one with the cocksucker from Twilight.
Oh, really?
Fucking
it's
awesome.
Called The Batman.
They're fucking awesome, man.
Really?
I loved it. But you know what I like about Batman? You could see it happening, kind of.
Yeah, it's a build-up.
Well, not even that. Like, a rich guy who has this money and wants to help people.
Fucked in the head.
Elon Musk is kind of like that.
Okay.
You could see it happening. But when you get into fucking guy talking to fishes and Poseidon and this bitch who's been living for 9,000 fucking years.
Well, that's
Superman. Just fuck that shit. I don't want that.
You want to take this? They're the superhero.
I want regular people that get superhuman strength.
So that's why you would like The Boys. That's why you would like it, and it's a rated R, version of like, I guess, superheroes. I'm not going to give it away.
We already blew it.
Yeah. But you would. That's why I think you should check that shit out.
Yeah, I might have to write the new Justice League. It's going to be called Justice League Tier 0 Unit.
That's awesome.
Tier 1A.
What else did we go through last week?
I fucked a fat bitch.
Yes, you did.
An old fat bitch.
Great war story, which I think you're gonna have.
Oh, I got a great one this week.
All right,
who's one of our emailers?
We did that.
Have you seen the window yet? I forgot to drive by the fucking Wonder Bar.
Oh, I haven't seen it this week.
If you drive by and you're looking at the Wonder Bar, the house, the first house.
It's red. It's the red house.
It's like I'm colorblind, so.
Okay, so yeah, it's a red house, and what I envision,
it's like not right next to it. It's the one across the street.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you're coming down the road from the gas station, you can make a Wonder Bars to your left.
Oh, yeah. You make a left, and the window bar's here, and the house is right there.
Yes, it's right next to the tire place.
Yeah.
Yep. I look at it every time.
And the window is facing the outside. Facing toward the road. Yeah.
I think I know exactly which one. By the way, I didn't know you were colorblind. What's that all about? What's it like?
I basically, you remember those tests they give you in school when they have all those bubbles?
Yeah.
And you're supposed to see numbers?
Okay.
I didn't see a fucking thing.
Okay. So you get colors mixed up.
Red and green.
Red and green. Oh yeah, because they're complementary colors.
Yeah. So like
purple and yellow.
When you write on like with red chalk on a green chalkboard, I can't see shit. I remember it was like Mr. Olson's class. He was doing it, and I couldn't fucking.
It's like invisible,
I was like, I can't see. When I was in the fire department, though, I swear to God, they used to fucking fudge the test. The nurse used to be like, "What number do I have?" And he would draw like an 8 with his hand, or a 1 and a 6.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. So maybe you're a superhero, actually. Maybe that's like one of those things from a superhero movie. It's
I
like
am,
kind of
my
fucked
mouth.
up. Is that what your boyfriend says?
That's what my girlfriend says.
Let me see. So we went over that story. I feel like we had something else from last week.
Oh,
too.
postpartum.
Oh.
Yeah. Fucking. So basically, I believe that postpartum is just fucking bitches that don't have the fucking attention on them anymore.
Okay.
And this week, you know, I'm a big Bravo fan.
Yes.
I watched The Valley, which is like the Vanderpump Rules. A couple of the cast members now have families, and it's like the next version of Vanderpump Rules.
Valley, I guess in California. Okay.
Yeah. So there's this one girl on there. She's a former Miss USA 2014.
Okay.
Her husband's was on iCarly and fucking Hannah Montana. She's got 3 kids. She's got nothing wrong. She's living in $1 million fucking condo. She doesn't fucking work.
That's a problem. She doesn't work.
Yeah.
Like, you know, she has no passion.
Yeah.
You know, like no interest.
And she had 2 kids, and she cries about everything. She says, this postpartum's killing me. This postpartum, I cry, and this. Dude, get a fucking job, you dumb cunt. You're filming for a reality show. It's not taking up enough of your time. You know, that's why you're fucking upset. And guess who had postpartum? Her sister. Another fucking princess that has it. You know what? You go to Colombia, they don't have fucking postpartum there. You know why?
Why?
They go back to work.
Yeah.
You know why? Because
same with China, too.
Yeah.
You know? They're working all the way through.
That's why you can't go. Fuck. I'm starting a new trend. Don't go out with American girls.
Oh, man.
But it's a bunch of bullshit. I really believe that. I'm not saying it's all bullshit. You could really have a fucked up pregnancy, give it in like 4 months, you know. Your hormones are going to be fucked up. But people have been doing this for years and not having problems. And then all of a sudden we have giant fucking problems about this. And it's always a rich white bitch.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Dr. Pat Sharkey over here.
I did go to medical school. Suffolk.
So transitioning into some of the things we're talking about this week, which is...
we talked about fucking the Mahomes robbery and Jackson Mahomes last week, too.
Oh, my God. What a fucking jerk-off.
Yeah.
So what exactly does he do? What is
He's a TikToker.
Job? And what is a TikToker? Or is that like what's a social media?
He must make money because or his fucking brother fucking carries him around everywhere. First of all, I just want to punch that motherfucker in the face and spit on him bad.
So I was looking up some videos, you know, me and you were watching some things, and he just has that face. I don't understand what it is. Is there science with Dr. Sharkey?
Yeah,
is there science behind
it's called not enough testosterone. If you look at his face, you could tell that, if I don't shave by 5 o'clock, I got a 5 o'clock shower.
Right.
That motherfucker hasn't shaved in his life, and he doesn't have a fucking peach fuzz growing out of his fucking hair.
Well, I have a...
we heard his fucking voice.
I have a little clip here.
Listen to this cocksucker. Tell me he hasn't taken at least a load on his leg. Bare minimum. Bare minimum that's on the leg, Smoke. Bare minimum.
Bare minimum. Well, you know, you would think that this Chinese or Korean...
it's definitely Chinese. It says Gucci.
Yeah. Why isn't it working? Well,
of course we have fucking technical problems here. Because, there we go, Smoke. No.
Gucci.
Gucci.
Well, you know, this guy, we were watching some videos on this guy.
欢迎来到我的音乐世界。
That's definitely Gook.
Yeah, is it? But there's...
No, it's not Korean. That's Chinese.
Okay.
This is what he sounds like.
Well, not
guys. So this is my outfit for the morning. I'm maybe changing like 5 or 6 times today.
We're not even joking around. This is seriously him on YouTube.
Cozy while I get my hair done. So this is the fit. What's up, guys? It's Jackson, and so I showed you a little bit of vlog early in my day. So I'm not gonna lie, I forgot to like
the look on Pat's face right now.
But I'm gonna throw a clip in there. So like right now,
Jackson from TikTok, it says.
So yeah, this guy,
Dude, if you sound like that, besides not having enough testosterone, you've taken a load somewhere on your body. It's guaranteed.
So, you know, what it is this guy basically, he rides the coattails
Of his brother and father.
and his friendship, I guess, with his brother's wife.
Well, she's a fucking cunt,
What?
too. I can't stand Brittany Mahomes. First of all, she got better looking after Pat Mahomes got rich. She wasn't that good looking. And just her fucking face, she's
As
just
a
one.
female version of that.
I really want to just backhand her. She deserves a fucking backhand.
Well, I was wondering how this guy makes his money and really
TikTok.
in TikTok, and I think a lot of it is also through advertising. Like he's got Amazon Prime.
Yo, that's what we need to do.
Doritos.
If he has Amazon Prime, we got to do a fucking massive write-in.
AT&T.
How could they have someone convicted of sexual assault? I don't know if he was convicted.
Well,
But
no.
I'm saying he's convicted.
But accused of it, and you know
accused
what?
of it.
And you know what? In America in 2020, all you had to do was be accused of fucking something,
you'd
and
be
then,
fucked.
and then you were done. You lost your fucking career. And you know, to our listeners, maybe you could help us out. You know, we want. You know, why don't we have any advertising like this? I feel like we should. And this fucking loser has it.
Dude, he's a fucking dickhead, man, and I don't understand how he gets any advertising from that because basically, when they'll fucking cut someone for saying the wrong thing. This guy fucking it's on camera too. He grabbed the fucking girl.
Yeah, but that, you know what? That's the beauty of riding someone's coattails and nepotism and all that stuff. He's got his fucking brother. He's got his fucking, you know, his brother's wife and all that shit. Even his dad, right?
Yeah. He's a pitcher, relief pitcher.
What was his name again?
Pat Mahomes.
Oh, it's Pat Mahomes.
Senior.
Well, too.
Yeah.
So, you know, let's go through just a kind of a list of some of his douchey behavior over the years.
Yeah.
You were telling me about this, and then I saw something happen at a Ravens game, September 2021. I guess the Ravens were fucking butt fucking the Chiefs, right? And he was in some sort of, you know, VIP box or whatnot. And there's a video of another influencer taunting him, and he then dumps water on this guy.
Yeah.
How would you have handled that if you were?
I would have jumped the fuck up there and ripped him the fuck down and beat the shit out of him.
Okay.
That's me.
Well, I'm talking reversal. Let's say you were fucking.
I would fucking. First of all, I'm very quick with my mouth.
Okay,
and
yeah.
I would be able to fucking rip him apart without having to throw water on him.
At the very
But when you
least,
sound
laugh
like
at
a fucking Finucchio,
yeah,
and you sound like that, you have to revert to doing something. Plus, you know that security's going to stop him.
he just has no personality. Like you said, you have a mouth on you, and quick witted, you'd be like, "Yo, your mother's a fucking whore," or something. That's not creative at all. But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, you know, someone's trying to make fun of you. You would have butt fucked him with your mouth.
Yeah.
You know.
Fucked him with my socks on.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
So yeah, he dumps water on this guy and then walks away like it's all in video, but he walks away like a little pussy, like, you know, with his tail.
Because he knows there's security there. He's going to get away with it.
Of course.
And that's why Pat Sharkey's going to check him one day.
I still love it. One day you are.
Dude, he's going to get checked by me.
You're gonna meet
Mark
him.
my words. And now it's going to be premeditated now, you know.
Okay, well, you know.
But just kidding. Just kidding.
You don't need to physically check him. Check him with your mouth.
No, I'm gonna
Spit
check
him out.
No, he needs to get physically checked by Pat Sharkey.
Okay. The other one which we actually discussed last week, which I also saw the picture and video of this, which is just so annoying, was this player Sean Taylor from the Kansas City from the
Redskins.
From the Redskins.
Now it's the Commanders, but it was the Redskins when he played. And it was number 26, I believe. It wasn't 31. I mean 21, like I was saying.
So in this picture, you can clearly see that the memorial of this guy's number painted on the ground was roped off or chained off, and this douchebag's standing on it doing his annoying dance. Like these dances aren't even cool. You know, you're copying other people, and you're not copying something that's fucking fun or funny or anything. And I guess his response was that he was asked to
stand there. And if you look at the picture, it's fucking chained up.
Clearly, he stepped over this thing.
Yeah.
Just blatant disrespect. And I get it. Your brother is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, does amazing things. So I guess you can't stand him being in the spotlight. He was the baby of the family. He was the youngest. So I guess kind of like the postpartum depression shit. He's so used to the attention being on him, and now the attention's not on him. So he's got to resort to all these retarded things that makes him just look stupid.
Dude, he's just a fucking retard when it comes down to it. And that's why he had to get checked. That's why he's got to get checked.
Then there was another one where him and his entourage were at a Kansas City bar.
This one pisses me off the most, to be honest with you.
On his TikTok bullshit, he put something up about the terrible service or how it was shitty there, and which apparently it wasn't, according to this bar or whatnot. And because of his influence, he made this family or these people lose their job. This
is a kid that's gotten everything handed to him. He's never had to work for a fucking thing in his life, and he uses this to fucking kill a fucking family's business. What a piece of fucking shit. And people in Kansas City fucking still root for this guy and stick up for him because Pat Mahomes. Everyone in Kansas City is a fucking cocksucker too.
I bet I'm sure there had to have been a time when all this stuff was really going down that the Mahomes family had to have sat him down.
Oh, after sexual assault, you haven't really seen dude. They even try and keep him away from the fucking camera.
I think about how embarrassed he embarrassed his family and himself so much that someone had to have had even maybe he's got a public relations manager because there's no way.
He needs a fucking person just to fucking beat the shit out of him.
Someone had to sit him down and just be like, listen, you're a fucking douchebag. You don't have to do any of this shit and you'll get all the attention that you want.
He wants more. He needs attention. Dude, that's his drug. It's attention.
What about this other one I didn't even know about? So I guess after one of the Super Bowl wins, right? Pat Mahomes is getting interviewed. So he's got the hat on. Hey, you just won this thing.
It was last year, I believe.
It was last year?
Yeah.
And this dude just creeps into the picture.
And he does the faggiest fucking like Macarena.
Yeah, dance or whatnot. And it's just 2 seconds, but he couldn't let his brother have that spotlight. His brother just did amazing things in the NFL that is only like a small percentage of people can possibly do. And this guy creeps into it, does this thing, and then walks out. Dude, there's nothing about you that is camera friendly. Why? Why do you have to do that shit? Oh, I can't wait for you to check him.
I'm going to check him. He's going to get his fucking ass kicked by me.
Dude, what a fucking... And then finally...
The sexual assault. This was on fucking camera.
Yeah, and then why is it that... So, I don't think he got convicted of anything, but going back to when this happened, it was the beginning of wokeness and all that Me Too bullshit, and... People lost their livelihoods, lost their jobs just out of accusations, things that were alleged. So they didn't even get to, I'm talking about general public will go to, they didn't even get to court yet.
Guy, one was, Aziz Ansari.
Yeah.
He fucked a girl and didn't call her the next day. He was getting canceled for that.
Yeah. And it's, actually,
I know he's a fucking Sandy, but
But, and it's actually terrible because that hit the comedy scene with a lot of things where people, telling jokes is something.
That's what happens with Biden.
Yeah. And another thing I actually want to bring up is the wokeness in video games. So we'll get that. One thing
I forgot to mention that we got to talk about the Daniel Penny trial.
Oh boy, yeah.
Because I'm getting fucking pissed off. This motherfucker, if anyone doesn't know, there's this crackhead fucking Michael Jackson fucking impersonator. He's just
in New York City.
He's just a fucking crackhead black walking around homeless on the fucking subway, kicking women. Kicking old ladies, harassing people. Daniel Penny puts him in a rear naked choke, a defensive move,
right?
And cracked his windpipe.
And
now
Daniel Penny is a former Marine.
Father, husband.
Yeah, he's a family man. And you know what? He was being a good Samaritan.
Yeah. I saw this past week, someone got fucking punched in the fucking face. A woman got punched in the face by a black and no one did anything. You know why? We're fucking afraid to get charged by that fucking Alvin Bragg, the district attorney. if he gets convicted, they want to see social justice. I'm going to do the same fucking thing they did. I'm going to go to every Louis Vuitton and Apple store and break fucking windows and steal shit. That's how we get social justice.
So on the news on Friday or something, I guess one of the charges for Daniel Penny, one of the charges were dropped.
Yeah,
right?
Manslaughter. That was 15 years.
And this guy's family, I think,
he can still face 4 years for criminally negligent homicide.
But the person who died, I guess his family had gotten up at a public with a press conference, and the mom was up there trying to be all Martin Luther King, but the opposite.
Yeah.
Saying things like, this is why, we need violent protests, openly saying it. This is why.
Yeah, we're going to violently protest if he's fucking
America
convicted.
is a terrible place. That
Get the fuck out.
There is no place, for change, for people or whatnot.
This is my thing. If you don't like it, go back to fucking Africa. They're doing so fucking well over there. You could go. I'll fucking pay for your fucking seats.
Yeah, well,
I'll send.
Go drink their water.
I'll send you both first fucking class to Gambia. You fucking shitheads.
Are you willing to actually pay for all the vaccinations they're going to need to be able to go over there?
Get them the fuck out of here. Yeah.
So this guy's mom was just sitting there preaching about how the only way to
Meanwhile, he was homeless for fucking 30 years.
Yeah, where the fuck were you?
Yeah, smoking crack, kicking fucking women, you stupid whore.
And it really brings me to the fact that around the time right after 9/11, there was this phrase in New York City: if you see something, say something or do something. Well, you know what? How do you expect people to, go out and help others?
Dude, if that guy kicked my mom on the subway, not only would I crack his motherfucking windpipe, I curbed the motherfucker.
Oh, yeah?
I would knock his fucking teeth down his fucking throat.
Wait, how does the line go again?
Bite the curb.
You mess with the wrong what?
Yeah. Nigger, you just messed with the wrong ball. You know how you said that for the fucking my voicemail?
Yeah, I know.
My grandma thought I was getting beat up one time when she called me. Are you okay?
I actually just saw that movie the other day.
Great fucking film. Great fucking film.
But yeah,
well, I would pull an Edward Norton on those motherfuckers, man. I mean, think about it. These guys are kicking old women. Kicking old women, and we're not supposed to do anything. This is what, dude, it has nothing to do with the color of his fucking skin. He's a fucking crackhead. If this guy was white, I still want him to fucking die.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yellow, it doesn't matter. That's what these...
the fact that he died,
I want him to die.
Okay. But at least have someone do something.
Dude, all that happened was we lost a parasite of fucking society. That's fucking, when it's your time to go, it's your time to go, motherfucker.
And you know what some people would say to that? Some people are like, oh, but that's someone's son. That's someone's family.
He's been living on the fucking streets for 30 fucking years.
You know what I say? I say, yeah, well, that was someone's mother he kicked. That was someone's mother that he was, or grandmother that he was harassing. Yeah. Why don't you look at things that way?
Fuck him.
That's
dude. I'm telling you, America. I'm gonna. We have a statue of George Floyd, a guy who died from fucking smoking fucking fentanyl and using fucking counterfeit money. But Daniel Penny, a fucking guy who served this fucking country and then fucking heroically saved people on the fucking subway, is getting prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law by this fucking district attorney, Alvin Bragg. The same district attorney who prosecuted Trump also.
Yes.
Political, you think, Alvin Bragg? You stupid cocksucker. This guy, all he wants to do is run for mayor of New York City one day. This is the only reason he's fucking prosecuting this.
Well, the good thing about, Trump.
Fuck you, Alvin Bragg.
Trump's presidency about to start,
pardon this cocksucker, but he can't. It's a state.
I hope that they're going to do what they say they're going to do. And it's basically to dismantle any of the wokeness that has infiltrated things like our military.
Oh, dude, it's ridiculous. I told you this last week. There was a Marine that fucking in full uniform went on social media and he said that he was appalled at the way that we withdrew Afghanistan. That Marines lost their life because of the way they withdrew Afghanistan.
People were left behind. Americans were left behind.
Yeah. Dude, you remember the ISIS bombing? A lot of Marines lost their life. We left equipment behind. We lost billions of dollars of equipment behind.
Yep.
And he said this in uniform, and he was court-martialed. Not for a day. He was in the brig for over 3.5 months. Meanwhile, these fucking fags will fucking film themselves on duty on a USS Enterprise in drag with nothing, no fucking.
Why are you like, I think the military
Dude,
should be allowed to use social media, but why are you allowed to do that on the base? Maybe if you have a day off or you with your
dude, I think you should not be allowed. Just like a guy shouldn't be going, hey, I fucked a ton of girls in uniform. You shouldn't be allowed to wear lipstick and fucking act like a fag in uniform.
Do it on your off time.
Yeah.
If that's your thing.
Dude, if I did that shit at work on social media, I'd get in trouble.
Yeah.
This is the United States military. You make us look like a fucking joke.
It's a threat to our security. It really is.
It fucking pisses me off. I'm glad he's fucking getting something going. The other thing that I saw that he's doing that really pisses me off. We give so much money to these other countries. Doge, and Ron Paul is now a part of the Doge.
Yep.
The Department of Government Expenditure.
Right.
No more fucking giving money to other countries.
Good.
That's our money, motherfucker.
I could understand if, it's a kind of like a quid pro quo. If there's another country that's helping us out with some things or whatnot.
Yeah.
Like, stop giving.
Dude, to be honest with you.
Help us out first.
There's really only, in my opinion, there's only one true, maybe two true, but really only one true fucking ally is the UK.
Okay.
Just because they've been with us in Iraq, they've been with us in Afghanistan. They're pretty much the only ally. No, you could say South Korea, but I mean they're more fucking trouble than they're worth.
Okay. I always looked at South Korea as another extension.
Japan
of America.
too is like pretty consistent, but they're not in every war like we are.
Yep.
UK is the only ones that've been hand in hand with us.
All right. Yeah. No. Just it's crazy. It really is. But yeah, going into more of the wokeness. I love the DEI. What is DEI again?
Oh, you told me off.
Yeah, DEI. I'm not going to look it up on my phone. It's what is it? Diversity, equality, and something. People can. I'll think of it in the name of it in a second. But anyone can go online, right, and get a certificate or like a degree on something on diversity, equality, and
inclusion.
Inclusion. And then you can go around and you can fucking, it's like, oh, everyone deserves something. Everyone this, that, and the next thing. It's like
that's called socialism.
Yeah. Well,
you know what? You deserve to wake up in the morning and fucking work for your fucking money.
Well, I look at it as they want it to be something to like be kind to others.
Oh, there's not the problem with that, but you have the right not to be kind.
Yeah, and also, well, you want that DEI bullshit, then what about fucking Daniel Penny? Okay,
yeah.
What about what he did?
Dude, Daniel Penny's a fucking hero, and I am gonna fucking riot like them. I will break an Apple's window and fucking get a new fucking iPhone.
I still can't believe that his mom
dude, the father's suing him, and the father left his wife at 6 months. He's suing him. It's a fucking joke.
Travis.
It's a fucking joke. And it's a joke that they're even bringing this court case to fucking trial. It's just a political, and as in New York City's receiving federal fucking funds. They're receiving state fucking funds. So they're receiving my taxes, and we're fucking prosecuting that with my fucking tax money.
Well, you know what? Trump, you're going to do the right thing by us,
We better be. Fucking first thing, end this fucking bullshit trial. Why is the jury even fucking deadlocked? The guy saved people.
Yeah, he did. You never know. That retard or that loose cannon. He was a loose cannon. Anything could have happened.
An animal. He's a savage fucking animal.
So we're going to move on right now. I don't even think we announced it last week, but
we didn't.
We've been doing Sharky's top 5 movies, and we wanted to take a break from that for a second, and we're going to move to Sharky's top 5 family sitcoms of the 80s and 90s.
Late 80s
and
90s.
As we were discussing things in the last couple of weeks, we were bringing up certain sitcoms and certain things, and me and Sharky felt that this was just another thing, a great thing to branch off to.
Especially after speaking about different strokes last.
Yeah.
It really got me thinking, why wasn't Willis questioned when the daughter disappeared? This black boy just moves into the house. Daughter disappears 2 years later. No one's asking Willis where she is.
You know why? Because that was the beginning of this DEI woke
not
shit.
back then.
Maybe.
Who's you talking about, Willis? There's no fucking woke shit back in the fucking then.
It's the start, I think.
The only reason Mr. Drummond got them was because they're black.
Which is why. Because he's a good white man, maybe.
Yeah, because he wants to help them out, just like a good guy. Well, I'm going to surprise you with the top 5 family sitcoms.
And hold on, I want to just say one thing. We're only going top 5, but there are just so many.
Yeah. It was hard to limit these down. And then I want to make it clear, like, because Saved by the Bell, that's an afternoon sitcom.
Ooh.
So, like, that's why it didn't make it. You had to be on at 8 o'clock or later
Do you
to
remember
hit
what it was
this
called
list.
before it was Saved by the Bell? It was called something.
Something with Mrs. Bliss or something.
Mrs. Bliss's class or something, yeah.
Yeah. Dude, Lisa, Screech, Zach, the only ones that made it through.
Yeah.
There was a fake AC Slater.
Yeah, there was also another kid.
Kelly Kapowski, another type of Kelly Kapowski.
Yep.
Do you remember, whatever happened to fucking Tori on Saved by the Bell? The tough girl with the fucking leather jacket. She was on it for one
Oh,
scene.
yeah, she was. Just like that other chick, she now fights, she's on King of Queens. He fights the Scientology thing. Summer season.
Leah. Oh, yeah. Well, that was a summer season. Carosi. Mrs. Carosi's daughter.
She was on fucking the summer season.
Leah Remini.
Leah Remini. She's hot now.
Yeah, I fuck her. Okay, top 5 family sitcoms. Honorable mention goes first.
Okay.
The Cosby Show.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You know what? This was, when I was like 3 years old, these were the only black people I knew. And I swear to God, I used to tell my mom that I want to watch the Chocolate People.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Yeah. So I love The Cosby Show. I can watch episodes. I don't even care what Bill Cosby did to women anymore. It's just a good show.
Yeah.
I mean, they grew a daughter halfway through the fucking season.
Yeah.
You know, it used to be Lisa Bonet was the oldest daughter.
Right.
Not anymore. We got another one who's actually Spanish.
And the wife changed too, right?
No, it was always
Family Matters.
Family
Matters.
That was Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
nice, good call.
But you know, Bill Cosby it was really like, this is what black people could be if we strive hard. It was he was trying to pull them out of the gutter.
Yeah, he was Dr.
Huxtable.
Dr. Huxtable.
He was a obstetrician, I think.
Oh, he was an eye doctor.
Yeah, and he had a lawyer wife.
Wow, they were really fucking.
Felicia Rashad.
All right.
And don't you remember, he ended up moving his office into his living room. And then we had the girl, because Lisa Bonet marries a naval officer.
Right.
And that's where we get Raven Simone comes in.
Mm.
You know, I heard Rudy did porn for a while, too.
It was the
girl from Family Matters.
Yep.
I might have to look that up when I get up.
Yeah. No, because I saw that on a documentary not that long ago, because I didn't know about
What's her name? Because I'm going to check that up on Pornhub.
Yeah, I did. It wasn't that special.
It wasn't?
No.
I'm not big into blacks. But I do like watching them as a nice family.
Yeah. You see what it could be.
One of the best people in the show, Jeffrey Owens.
Which was who?
That was the oldest daughter's husband. I forget his name.
Right.
But remember the guy, he was working at a Trader Joe's and someone took a picture of him this guy was on the Cosby Show.
Yeah.
And he ended up graduating from Yale.
Yes.
And
I do remember that.
Yo, the guy, she was trying to shame him. And meanwhile, this guy had he was like, I need the money and it helps me study.
Yeah.
This guy's got a degree from Yale. You're not shaming this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like that pissed me off and it makes me like the guy so much better.
Yep. He's just an everyday Joe, you know.
Yeah, he's fucking working
hard.
and you're trying to shame him, you fucking cunt.
Who was it that tried to shame him?
I don't know. It was some
Someone.
fucking cunt. It was a girl though.
Yeah.
Because guys understand. Girls cost a lot of money, Smook.
Yeah.
Fucking a lot. You don't even realize. They're like, it's like having a fucking puppy. Number 5. Home Improvement.
Yeah.
Just a great show.
Pamela Anderson.
Pamela Anderson, fucking Wilson, Al Borland, Tim the Two-Man Taylor. I mean, just Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
You want to know what my favorite episode is? And it made me laugh so hard. It was on the roof. He was on the roof, and he was trying to show with the parts of the roof that were good. He
Oh.
was jumping. You see, this is good. He fucking falls through one of the parts.
Yeah.
I still fucking laugh at that.
Dude, I like anyone that he fucking, like the Christmas episode when he does a lot of the fucking, the lights and he fucking.
Oh, he fucks it up.
Yeah. But, you know, when he gets that hot rod working for the first time, just a great show. And I could watch this over and over again.
Yeah.
You know?
Jonathan Taylor Thomas, he was like the
Big.
heartthrob. He was the heartthrob at the time.
JTT. He left the show for a little bit because he was getting a little too big for his britches. And that's later on.
Well, because he was in Lion King. He had to be the voice of fucking
Simba. Well, Brad beat the shit out of his fucking wife. I know that.
Okay, good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him. She was probably a little too mouthy.
She was.
Probably deserved it.
Number 4 on the list.
Okay. Well, hold on. Who was one of the Tool Time girls? Was it Pam Anderson?
Pam Anderson was the first one. The second one, she wasn't anything big, but her name was Heidi.
Yeah, Heidi.
I remember. I fuck her, but she wasn't like anything. You know, she wasn't anything big. I think Wilson fucking died too.
The actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. You never saw his face. Even at the end when they fucking did like the final, like when they brought all the actors out to do the bow, he came out with a fucking fence over his face. Now he'd be wearing a mask. But you died before COVID, Wilson. You were protecting yourself. That just proves that masks don't work. Wilson died.
Oh, fucking A.
Yeah.
Fucking Fauci.
Fucking Fauci, you cocksucker. Number 4. Friends in Time. Perfect Strangers.
Yes.
Belky Bartokamis and his cousin Larry from Meatballs.
Yeah.
Just a great show. They move to get in together in Chicago. They go out with a pair of roommates. Bronson Pinchot, right after Beverly Hills Cop, is fucking a pisser with that fucking fake accent. And I like when they show him like in the beginning in he's like leaving a fucking sheep that he just fucked.
Yeah.
It's like Borat before Borat.
Yeah.
Like Bronson Pinchot should have been suing Borat because Borat's like a character off of fucking Belky.
Has he been in anything else? You know, after
yeah,
that?
he was in The Surreal Life. And he does a home design show on I like watching these home design shows. And he's on HGTV or something. He does
okay, he's never in any movies. That like Perfect Strangers was his real thing. Like,
yeah.
Real big
I mean, I'm sure he played a Finucchio in like Philadelphia or something. I know he was in something like that. He playing a Finucchio.
All right.
Yeah. But Perfect Strangers, it was just a feel good comedy. It made you, it gave you that tickle in your balls.
So unlike like other shows, I guess like the, Cosby Show or something, I was so young when that came out that I remember watching with my older brothers and stuff or whatnot. And for some reason, I remember that coming on a bunch of times. And then my bedtime was right after it or something.
It was like 9 o'clock hour. So it was probably 9:30.
Yep. So yeah, I need to catch up on that again. Such a great show. I just remember loving it when I was younger.
Number 3, one of the greatest shows ever. I've seen every single fucking episode, but I haven't watched the new one. Full House.
Okay, I haven't watched it.
I refuse to watch the new one.
It's going to be terrible.
Yeah, because it works once, it doesn't work again.
Jesse Katsopoulos.
Oh my God. Now, this is a real tidbit. If you watch the first couple seasons, his name was Jesse Costa.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember he was Greek.
He's Greek, but they end up his Greek heritage doesn't come into like the 3rd or 4th season.
Oh.
And then that's when he becomes Katsopoulos.
Okay, so that's how they explain the change of the name.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no, do they explain it or it just kind of changes?
It changes.
Okay.
But all of a sudden he's a fucking big Greek. His dad's fucking, you know.
There's a couple episodes I remember. One, there's always the Beach Boys episode that we remember.
Oh, dude, I saw in 1988, I saw at a doubleheader of a Yankee game, John Stamos play with the Beach Boys, Kokomo.
Oh.
And then he came around the field. We were sitting in the left field, lower deck in the left field, and he came around the field and was high-fiving everyone. And I couldn't high-five him.
No, okay.
But he had a guitar and everything. It was just, Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I want to
There was the one where he had the recording studio downstairs.
Yeah.
And they got locked in there. And when they
fucking poor Joey was getting thrown all around. He was living in the living room.
Oh, actually, fucking John Stamos was in the news with Courier, whatever his name is. Courier, the actor who plays Uncle.
Oh, Dave Coulier.
Dave Coulier.
Yeah.
So he has cancer, and people were getting really upset. This is just last week. So Stamos meets meets up with him for a photo op, and Stamos puts on a fake skull cap because he had to, instead of shaving his own head, right? Coulier had to shave his head.
Yeah, but they get mad at fucking Stamos for not shaving his head.
Yeah, so the
motherfucker's an actor. That's how he makes his money, motherfucker.
And people are like, why don't you just shave your
He's got bills to pay, you cocksucker.
Yeah, and it's almost like, dude, he tried to do this, like, to help a friend out, and usually actors don't get back together with each other, and he kept a friendship with this guy, and he's supporting him.
He shaved his head. The motherfucker, that's how he makes his money. He probably has a huge nut he's got to hit every fucking month.
Oh, yeah.
Wait
a second. Do you remember the episode
come on,
where he cuts his hair? How did he cut his hair short?
Didn't fucking one of the kids cut his hair?
So she wanted
Michelle?
No, Stephanie. Stephanie wanted to give him wanted to give him a little bit of a haircut, and he's like, "Oh, the hair, have mercy,
have mercy."
So like,
those fucking cyber
chops. Yeah, she had some good chops, but he goes, "Okay, I'll let you cut a little bit off," and then she goes, oops. And he goes for a ride on his motorcycle. Do you remember what saved his life? He goes on his ride for a motorcycle ride to blow off some steam. And he got caught in it. He was at an intersection. And if he had gone at the green light, there was an accident from him. But what happened was there was a turtle. There was a turtle that was stopping his tire. And if he had gone on his bike, he would have fucking ate it. So he kept the turtle. He had a nice new fresh haircut. The rest is history.
They were like Lock and Key no, that was fucking Rocky. Fucking, but do you remember DJ Tanner's boyfriend, Steve?
Steve, yeah.
Do you remember who he is? That's fucking Aladdin, motherfucker. That's the voice of Aladdin.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, a little tidbit for you.
Yeah, I like the tidbit. It's a little tidbit.
Full House, though. Great show. Wake Up San Francisco. Lori Loughran's a fucking Long Island native.
Oh, she is. That's right.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Didn't we have a friend who dated her sister or something? No, not Lori.
That was Scotty dated fucking Melissa Joan Hart's sister.
Yeah.
Yo, me and Scotty hung. Scotty, if you're listening to it, that bitch was fucking crazy. I never said anything because it was like cool to hang out with Melissa Joan Hart's sister, but that bitch was fucking crazy. Like, dude, she was fucking out there, and she was good looking, but she wasn't great looking.
Yeah.
But she was
Clarissa Explains It All.
Yeah, she was fucking, dude. You could tell that they have an artistic family.
Artistic or autistic?
Autistic, maybe. That bitch was fucking.
So where
insane.
did she live? Was that Sayville? Oh, right around the corner from me.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. This is like 2002.
Yeah, I just vaguely remember
him. Scotty.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I know who it was. I don't do the name dropping. You've gone rogue with that.
Scotty. I said Scotty.
Yeah.
There's 90,000 fucking Scotties on Long Island. I don't give a fuck.
I know you don't.
It's nothing bad. I'm going rogue.
Yeah. You've been going rogue.
I'm going to continue going rogue, Smook.
I know.
I don't give a fuck anymore.
You have been from the fucking beginning.
No, I've been trying a little.
Oh man, I love this Full House part. This is good.
But the Gibbler.
She was just annoying to everyone.
Yeah. You never met her family. She must have had. She was probably getting molested next door. We never even known about it.
Something was going on.
Yeah, she spent a lot of time with the Tanners.
Oh yeah.
3 men living together, and the Gibbler's always over there. She's getting passed around. Uncle Joey was finger fucking one of them.
Cut it out.
His finger's been in one of those pussies.
Oh my
and
God.
The Olsen twins, whatever happened to them. I met them at Whole Foods in Wainscott.
Where's Wainscott?
That was the Hamptons. We did a pop-up store there in 2012 for the summer. And I was working out there, and they came in with a huge entourage. And they were the fucking snootiest, cuntiest fucking...
You could tell.
And to be honest, like, I didn't even, really talk to them, but just the people they were with, I just wanted to, I wanted to put my balls, fucking in their mouth. Like,
how many people did they roll up with?
Like 8.
Oh, my God.
I think it was, a fucking Mercedes, and, they all get out,
make a
just
whole
typical
fucking spectacle.
Typical rich white cunts that you just want to beat the shit out of.
Yeah.
But that's Full House. Number 2, surprising one.
I like the surprises.
Doogie Howser
Yes.
Doogie Howser MD. I used to dream about being a doctor at 14.
Yeah.
Doogie Howser MD.
The computer in the beginning. Oh, shit.
Fucking Vinny coming through his fucking window. They had Raymond, the black that held him up, that he ended up getting him a job as an orderly.
I remember seeing
Max Casella.
Max Casella. He was in something else.
Sopranos.
Yes, that's what it was.
Empire.
Sopranos, that's what it was. Because I remember seeing that snaggletooth. He's got that fucking snaggletooth. I was like, wait a second. And I remember the name Max Casella. And sure enough, came up in Sopranos.
and fucking, dude, I liked it. It was like, genius boy graduate Harvard at 14.
Yeah.
Genius gets perfect score on SATs. You see all the things. But meanwhile, it was just a fucking great show. And it just it really made me want to be a doctor. And I thought I could be a doctor at 14 too. Once I figured out that it takes like a lot of work, I was like, fuck that. But do you remember the episode that he was in a gas station and gets held up at gunpoint?
Gas station? No, I don't.
And they're all scared. They're like, what are we going to do? Don't worry. Dr. Hauser's inside.
Yeah, of course.
So Dr. Hauser fucking manages to talk the gunman down.
Yeah, she's a negotiator too.
He goes, what are you doing with your life? You know, I can help you out. I work at a hospital. You don't work at a hospital. You know, this is before fucking the internet. Yeah. So it took a lot of convincing. But, you know, it's fucking Dr. Doogie Howser. Yeah. He knows how to convince this motherfucker.
How did he become? Oh, keep going. I'm sorry.
So he fucking convinces him to put down his gun, talks to the cops, gets him an orderly job. And then this guy's a regular member of the show. He's also a poet in Oz.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So,
poet is from Oz. I know Poe. Yeah, the fat guy.
Yeah, his name was Raymond in Doogie Howser. So he ends up becoming an orderly.
Okay.
But Doogie does it all.
And he didn't even, so for attempted robbery.
Oh, fucking, once Dr. Hauser got involved.
Yeah, so he didn't have to go through the courts or whatnot. No. The cops like, you know what, we're going to let this one
Doogie
go.
didn't want to press charges. You know, it was a misunderstanding. It was a felon with a gun. It was a misunderstanding.
Yeah. But I don't even remember the first episode or not. So how did he become
Well, they don't show, if you remember the beginning, they show you the clips.
Yeah.
So he graduated early. He got a perfect score on his SATs. He went to Harvard. He went to Harvard Medical School. First person to become a doctor at 14. They show you all these clips. So he's already working in his residency, I believe.
Do you think when you were that young, do you think NPH was a fucking...
A fag?
Yeah.
No. I didn't think he was a fag in the fucking first White Castle movie.
Yeah.
He didn't come out to be a fag till like fucking... there's a great one in Harold and Kumar 3D.
Yeah.
The one when he's fake being a fag just so he could go finger fuck the Rocketeers.
Yeah.
That's what I really think the fucking thing is.
And I think that dude's actually for a fag, like he's been awesome. He's fucking hysterical.
It's fucking Doogie Howser.
Yeah.
It's one of the greatest shows. And you know what sucks is it's one show that they're not playing reruns of.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know who the fuck's buried these fucking episodes, but they're a treasure to us.
Yeah.
You know what? I got to do an honorable mention. I didn't even fucking include it on this episode.
Okay.
But I got to do an honorable mention real quick. Life Goes On. Corky.
Life goes on.
Corky. Corky! Hey! You remember that show?
Yes.
It was a Sunday show. I believe it was on 7 o'clock, 7:30, so it might not hit the list. So that's why it's going to go to honorable mention. Well, I just wanted to throw that in as a quick honorable mention. Life Goes On.
Holy shit.
Because anytime you throw Chris Burke as Corky, and you name him Corky as a fucking retard, it deserves an honorable mention.
Oh, shit.
And the number one... We already know what it is.
Oh, yeah.
I said it last week.
Big on thick, right?
Big on thick. Growing pains.
Oh, shit.
Dr. Seaver and his family live on Long Island.
Really?
Yeah. You didn't know that was Long Island?
No.
Yeah, that one takes place on Long Island. I think it's Nassau County. I was thinking Syosset. That's what.
Oh, shit.
That's Long Island.
That changes everything.
Oh, yeah. That's what's fucking so great about it.
That changes everything.
Yeah. He's a psychiatrist. He just moved his home to Long Island. He's got a crazy kid named Mike
Yeah,
he's got a fucking.
He's always got hijinks. There's always something.
He's got an anorexic daughter named fucking Carol.
Yeah.
And little Ben, who ended up. Remember the growing pains? One of our emailers is going to remember this.
Okay.
Because we watched it our freshman year in college. It was like a growing pains family reunion.
Yeah.
And we all like got together and watched it in our fucking room.
Right.
And Ben ends up stealing a car. He gets on a police chase. Because Ben's a fucking piece of shit. After Luke moved in, fucking Ben couldn't handle it. He couldn't handle it because, DiCaprio's got all this pizzazz.
Yeah, and let's be honest, Luke was the child they wish, the youngest child they wish they had.
Yeah, yeah. So, but it's just a great show. As you know, I'm really big on thick.
What about his son? Remember his thick son who?
Oh, Robin Thicke?
Yeah,
yeah.
He's got a song called "Blurred Lines."
Yeah, but Emily Ratajkowski's fucking hottest fucking naked in it.
And basically, that song is basically about like it's kind of like got a Diddy aspect to it. Like, let me push the boundaries.
Well, he divorced his wife right.
Is it rape or is it not rape?
Yeah, that's a little sick. But I'm big on thick, not the younger one. I'm just big on the big thick. Smook's pissing himself over here. Well, that's the top 5 with 2 honorable mentions. One with a retard, one with chocolate people.
Yeah. 2 honorable mentions. You know what? Sharkey is, he goes rogue.
Yeah.
Just in case you haven't put this together, he's the rogue one of us.
Well, you got it sometimes.
Yeah.
I had to rewrite the show today.
You had to rewrite fucking Aquaman too.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, one of these days I'm gonna get a whole fucking plot down for that fucking show, and we could go over it.
Dude, I think that's great. I'm being in all seriousness. I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
I really do.
Because they fucked it up. Smook.
Let Hollywood know where they're.
Dude, I guarantee you write my show, and I get the director of Act of Valor. You ever see Act of Valor? They use real Navy SEALs.
Okay, good.
And they it's basically they take real missions and they react them. They use live fire. Dude, there's shit getting shot out and fucking catching people like fucking.
Nice.
Oh, dude, there's a part where they have to extract and a SWAT team comes in. That's a special warfare combat craft crew.
Yep, I know.
They come in with a fucking saw gun and they just fucking lay fire.
What's that
called? Act of Valor. It's 2011. They use real SEALs from SEAL Team 7.
I've heard of that act. I see it all.
I have it on my fucking YouTube.
Act of Valor.
You got that. I get that director, and we would just fuck shit up.
Yes, you would.
Yeah, we're gonna rewrite that, but I'm gonna tell a fucking great war story today that includes one of our emailers and also the guy who used to fuck Melissa Joan Hart's sister.
Okay.
So I brought it all together. So you see how I weaved it. I'm like,
Trump. You did. and an honorable mention friend, he's not with us these days, but, there's an honorable
he's dead. But we'll get to him.
Okay.
So I believe this is right after Mark crashed his Jeep through his house and left school abruptly.
Oh, West Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, which time? Because
this was when he left school and never came back.
Yeah. Because I actually, shortly after the first one, I believe me and him took a trip up to Cortland, Ithaca. He went to.
This is the first time. This is like he's back for. It might have been like 3 days.
Yes. Yep.
He's back from the fucking. He crashed. He woke up and his fucking Jeep was in his front fucking living room.
Twice in 1 week. I believe it was twice in 1 week.
And he woke up to the landlord fucking knocking on the door,
asking him, "Can you please remove your Jeep from the inside of the house?"
And then that was the last of West Virginia.
Yeah.
So he's back, and him, and Scotty decide to go out.
Okay.
It's never a good fucking thing when it's all 3 of us. It's always fucking bad.
Okay.
It's something about that combo just never ends up fucking well. So I believe we started out downtown.
Naturally.
And we ended up at Mario's.
The pizzeria bar?
Yeah, because Mark's brother bartended there.
Okay.
So we're pissed drunk because we're not paying for anything.
Yeah.
And we're getting wasted. We ended up, remember there used to be, I don't even remember what it was called, but there used to be a club over in Stony Brook where like Vitamin World is.
Yeah, the Curry Club. It was like
No. That's that stinky Indian place. This is in like, do you know where Friendly's is in Stony Brook? in McDonald's.
Yes.
There used to be a club right back there.
Yeah. Why
There's a steakhouse back there now.
Yeah, I can't remember the name.
We ended up there drinking till like we got thrown out at like 3:30 or something. So right across the street's the Lake Grove Diner.
Yep.
Let's go there, and we have a thing about pulling diner dashes.
Dine and Dash. I think you
That's
guys
the
were
crew.
the original.
Yeah.
Listen, just so everyone knows, you hear about Dine and Dashes these days, just social media, or throughout the years, Dine and Dash. I am fully convinced that the term Dine and Dash and the actual activity was created with you guys.
Yeah, this was the original crew too. Anytime we didn't have the original crew, we've hit like 5 of them already.
Right.
It just always went so smooth. I went first because I was driving. Then Scotty would leave, and then Mark always went last because he's slippery like that.
Yeah.
You know, you're not expecting a fucking 5'2" fucking midget to fucking run around.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, he's got a lot of character too.
Yeah.
So he really throws him off guard.
yeah. So that was the plan. So we're going there. We're eating fucking like kinks.
Right.
You know, I'm ordering Heinekens.
Nice.
You know they're charging me like $7.50 a fucking Heineken, and this is fucking 2002, 2003. I think it was 2003, 2004. So basically, we're getting drunk, we're eating, we're all having.
What'd you order?
I always go chicken fingers and fries.
What did Mark have?
I don't remember.
Okay.
But everyone's eating a lot. We had appetizers.
You're in for the long haul.
Yeah, I think we might have had to. No, we got out before dessert. So now, dude, like I'm like leaning like this. Like the boost's the only thing keeping me up. That's how drunk I am.
Right.
So we're going over the plan. The plan is I'm going to go first, then Scotty, then Mark. I get up, like kind of like stumble up to get up. Scotty gets right up behind me, then Mark, we all go right out at the same time. Plan goes to shit right away. We all run right. And dude, I'm so drunk, I parked right in front of the door.
Oh, no.
Like, I didn't use a spot. I'm right next to the door.
Yep.
But you remember my old white Explorer?
Yes.
The brush card.
Yes.
So I'm right in front of the door. And I jump in the back seat.
You're the driver.
I know, but I'm so fucking wasted.
Yeah.
They're like, you gotta drive, motherfucker.
So you drive in the backseat. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you drive and you jump in the backseat. Mark gets in the backseat, and
Scotty's in the front.
Yes, and you're sitting there waiting.
Yeah, they're like, you gotta drive, motherfucker. I'm like, oh yeah.
So just so the listeners know, so as they exit the diner, Sharky's supposed to jump in the front into the driver's seat for some odd reason. With this foolproof plan, he decides to jump in the back seat.
Yeah.
Waiting to drive, and everyone turns to him and says,
you gotta drive. So now I'm like panicking because we're right by the door and they know something's up. Like, quick, hop in. And I can't remember if someone was chasing us or not.
You think so?
But I fucking floor that motherfucker.
Did you make it onto 347?
Dude, I'm doing like fucking 100 out of there, and I hit the curb and I blow my fucking tire.
In front of the...
Yeah, blow my fucking tire. So now I'm driving down 347 on a fucking rim. Fucking sparks are coming out. And there was a Hess station right on Stony Brook Road up there. So I make a left, we go into the Hess station. We're so drunk. Scotty's like, I know how to change a tire, but we can't figure out. My tire on the Explorer is like underneath of it. Yeah. We can't figure out how to use it. We're so fucked up. We just can't figure out how to get the fucking thing out. So Scotty goes, I'm going to go borrow a jack from them. Okay. So he goes in there and he's like, this guy's not giving us his jack. He didn't have one. Yeah. The guy there. But I don't know that. And this was like after 9/11. I'm like, you guys take down our towers and you can't lend me my fucking jack? I'm missing towers in half the Pentagon, motherfucker.
Yeah, so the guy was obviously Middle Eastern.
Yeah. But, you gotta let him know where I stand.
Yeah, of course.
You can't lend me a jack after you're taking my fucking tower? Think about it,
Kind of like with Aladdin in West Virginia.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. Aladdin didn't like me.
Hey, Sharky, have you seen... Do you know where's Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's Tower 1 and Tower 2, motherfucker?
Well, this fucking Sandy Dandy didn't appreciate us, and I think he was calling the cops.
Okay.
So now we got to get the fuck out of there, but there's a problem. I got no back tire. And I'm on a ring.
Okay.
So I'm like, fuck it, we'll drive home.
So you continue driving.
Yeah. So we make it about 5 blocks down Stony Brook Road.
Yeah.
And sparks are flying. They're like, you got to pull over. We pull over. We're in our fucking car. We're fucking drunk. We're now it's like, dude, I got weed. Let's smoke.
Okay.
So we roll a fucking blunt.
Nice.
We smoke a fucking blunt.
Yeah,
so now we're really fucked up, and we're fucking thirsty.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the part I remember.
We're daring each other to go up to a house and drink out of the homes.
Okay.
And then we this went on for like 15 minutes of us daring, and I decided to put my feet up on my fucking dashboard to like lay back and get relaxed.
Right.
And we're pissed, drunk, and high, and they see my shoes, and Sky's like, what are those? Are those the executives?
Ripping on your feet.
Yeah, because I had like these like nice like Doc Martin looking like loafers on.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're like, are those the executives? And as he's saying that, Segretto's in the back with a net over his head going, I'm a beekeeper. I'm a beekeeper. So it was just hijinks. From like fucking 6 o'clock in the morning till like 9:30, we ended up getting a hold of Goose.
Okay, I believe that Mark was at the point where he would have paid.
He was offering fucking money to get anything at that
Gatorade specifically.
Yeah, Gatorade.
Yeah, he wanted Gatorade's bad.
Dude, it was so. We shouldn't have smoked the blunt.
Yeah.
Because imagine just smoking a fucking used blunt after drinking all night and
how dehydrated you must have been.
And we were like, we need to go up to that fucking hose and drink.
Why didn't you?
We just didn't have enough balls, and we were fucking really fucked up. At the time. Like you know when you don't want to move.
Yeah,
like
but you need to. Yeah,
someone's got to go do it and make sure it's safe, and then we'll follow.
Yeah,
none of us after the fucking disaster of that dash wanted to take a chance. So we're blowing up everyone's phone. I ended up calling Goose.
Okay.
Now Goose is a senior.
Yep.
He's not out of high school yet.
Yep.
He's a senior. I get a hold of Goose. Goose comes after like second period.
Nice.
With fucking Laura Eifert.
Oh God, yeah.
And fucking Gatorade.
Yeah.
and
saves the day.
Yeah.
He really saves the day.
I think I said we'll smoke you up or something because Goose wasn't coming for free.
No, come on.
So Goose takes us back to my house.
Okay.
After we got Gatorade, then I think we got food.
Not at the same diner, I hope.
No. I had to leave my car there too.
Yeah,
down the block. He goes back to my house, and then we fucking watched Dazed and Confused.
Nice.
That was always the go-to sleep movie.
So you all passed out at your house.
Yeah. I think Mr. O'Neill picked up Scotty and Mark at like 4 o'clock.
Nice.
Yeah.
After a night like that, just sometimes, at least when you're younger, it's not the same. These days, if something like that happens, like, get the fuck out of my house. I don't want to fucking deal with anyone anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what happened to your truck after that?
It was like, it was there till that night. I had to call AAA.
Okay.
And get it towed.
All right.
To like a Firestone and get a tire replaced.
And what happened with the rim? Did you
the rim was okay, surprisingly.
Nice. So you just throw a tire on there.
Yeah. It was fucking
axle was good and everything.
Yeah. Amazingly. And I never got in trouble, so I never got a fucking license plate or anything.
Yeah.
But that was me and Segretto pulled the dash after that in Ithaca.
Okay.
But that was the last dash with the official 3.
Okay.
The football captains for 2000. Yeah. 1999, I mean.
Wasn't McCann one of those?
No. He wasn't a captain.
Yeah, I know. There's only 3 and there's 4 of you guys.
There's only us 3.
Yep.
You got to be one big loser not to make the camp.
Of course. And not even a player of the weekend.
Yeah. They would pick Carlos more than fucking McCann.
My whole thing with Carlos was he was so great in 9th grade or whatnot. And when I thought about it years later, it's like, good for him, having coach pick him to jump the gun and whatnot. But it's not like he did anything. It's not like the team did anything. Yeah, they went 5-3 in 9th grade. But if you kept him a little bit more of a secret.
No, we went 5-3 when you were in 10th grade.
Oh, 5. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. 5-3. It was 6-1 or 7-1 the first year.
1-7.
Yeah, 1-7 my 9th grade year. But if you kept him more of a secret, by the time we were older, they all were just fucking. Everyone knew who Carlos was by then. I don't know.
关机。
Gucci! We got a gook loose, Smook. A gook is on the loose. But that was the diner dash. But quick little story. When me and Segredo did one, we left a homeless man in Ithaca on the bill.
Oh,
We were up there for Cortica Jug.
okay.
I got fucking blitzed again at Cortica Jug.
Naturally.
And we were down in Ithaca, and we didn't go to the game, and we went to a diner with some homeless guy.
Okay.
And-
Hey, we'll get you free food.
Yeah,
You know,
we
we'll
ended
take care of it.
Ended
Okay.
up ordering a ton of shit and left him with the bill.
Oh, that, you know what? That's nice. That's did he? So he wasn't even in on the diner.
No.
Okay.
But he got the bill for us.
That's pretty fucked up.
But the last original Dining Dash crew, I did it with Chandler too.
Yeah, I remember. It just was never the same.
Yeah, I did with Chandler the night after I destroyed her house.
Yeah, that's why I remember.
Yeah. Me and her did it. Well, it was a Shoney's in front of the towers, right?
Yep,
It was a Shoney's. We did it at that Shoney's.
Yeah, well, it's West Virginia.
Yeah. And you know, they can't catch up with a fucking Dining Dashing legend like that.
And it's so funny if that's done nowadays. Think of the charge. Like you get charged.
You could be fucking dude. We would have been charged back then. We did one with McCann. And this one, this is why you can't, this is why he wasn't a captain. Because it was us three and him. It really was. Because, you know, we had it down to a floored system, and McCann almost got caught.
He goes rogue.
It was a little different because Segredo was driving.
Okay.
And McCann was the last one out, but McCann ran through the fucking fire escape, and the fucking, and the fucking Greek was chasing him the whole way to the car. That's why he wasn't a fucking football captain.
Because he's so shady at the time, like he doesn't want to take the risk of going in.
Yeah,
but he'll put the whole crew at risk.
Yeah, dude, I remember the guy was like fucking. It was like the T-Rex chasing the fucking Jeep in Jurassic Park. He was chasing the fucking Jeep.
Yeah, holy shit.
Yeah,
and was he close to McCann? Like,
dude, he was close. He was close, man. It was like, you know how the T-Rex and all of a sudden they throw it into the next gear. That's how close he.
So when McCann got
and you see McCann had no clue. He's got that face on.
He's like behind you,
like, holy shit, there he goes.
Do you think Mark would have taken off without him if it got too close? Like, motherfucker, like you're about to get caught.
I don't think we would have trusted McCann along with the cops.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We would have been fucked.
Yeah.
But that's why the original crew, it always went off flawless. When you added like an extra member, it would always kind of get fucked up.
Yeah, it's kind of like Ocean's 11.
Yeah.
You know,
I was the driver. Scotty was the middleman. Segredo brought it home.
Perfect. You guys had it down to a fucking science.
Yeah. And we retired at the right time. We were on the.
Well, yeah, that's when the world started catching on to the Dine and Dash, and now everyone tries to do that shit, thinks they reinvented the wheel here. You know, you guys invented Dine and Dash.
And the key is to do it when you're drunk, because it's better. Because the food tastes better and the fucking thrill is better.
And you don't have the guilt.
And it's just like, it's a thrill.
Yeah.
It's a fucking thrill.
The whole time eating because you know you're doing it too. So
I love it. But so that's the Dine and Dashing story.
So I wish we could just keep going on and on, just more of your stories.
Oh, that's next week. We the final episode. I'm debating if we should do this for a Christmas special or should we do this for the final episode of the year, which might be the Christmas special anyway, because I don't think there's another Sunday after that. I don't know. But either way, that's going to be the Great Chase of West Virginia with the stand-up 69.
Oh, boy, the Great Chase of West Virginia.
Yeah. I got tons of stories, so we don't have to worry about running them out.
Oh, yeah. And this is, again, part of our war story segment.
Yeah.
That's... I guess we just have endless stories. We even still have, more that we're just still got to make up to these days, as adults, though. So stories, I guess, tend to change.
Well, dude, almost every time I went out drinking, I fucking have a story. Speaking of dashes, I'll give you a quick one real quick.
Right.
Because me and Segredo pulled off a cab dash.
Oh.
And
where?
So, from Tommy's place, we're fucking pissed drunk.
Do you give a different address? I hope so.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
I took it down like five blocks, 5 courts away from my house.
Okay.
So, we're drinking all night. We're fucking bombed. I call Lindy's up. We're fucking sitting in the back. This guy's telling us he's Tommy Lee's brother.
Okay.
We're like, give him a call. It was like his name was like Timmy Lee or something.
Okay, so he's and you're asking to
Yeah,
call?
yeah. Well, give him a call. So anyway,
What is he saying? Like, what is his excuse?
he's like, oh, no. He's
Too late.
He's on the show right now.
Okay.
But so we know what we're doing already. So we take it 4 houses away, like 4 blocks away from me. And you know how I have all courts?
Yes.
So we take it down a court. And
how are you going to cut to your house?
So I know the back roads. I know the back ways.
Trails.
The
Yeah,
back.
through trails, yeah.
So fucking, we already planned it out. We're going to get out, and I'm going to get out and act like I'm paying him like up to the front, and we're going to take off running,
okay.
and we're going to run behind the houses.
Okay.
So as we get out, I start doing that, and we both take off running.
Right.
This motherfucker starts chasing us.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So fucking, we go down, we're giving each other like fucking Navy SEAL hand signals, like.
Oh, so you're hiding.
Yeah,
and he's
we're like,
looking for you.
So now to get back to my house, you got to go over like 5 blocks.
Yeah.
So now he's fucking down the next block. He thinks
he's
his
looking.
corner is out. So me and Sagano are in the fucking woods giving us like, you know,
And
like
you can see.
yeah, we because your eyes adjust and everything. It was like a fucking black ops mission to
Okay,
get
I
home
like
that
this.
night. So we ended up navigating the fucking mean streets, fucking all the way back to the house.
And how long from the time you
I probably 15, 20 minutes when it should have taken like 3.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is you have to wait this guy out because you know he's fucking.
Oh, that's why it took so long.
Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
circle. He's circling
Dude,
around.
and you know, no one's going down those blocks at that time.
Yeah.
You know, when you
And
see headlights,
You
it's
know
him.
that's him.
Yeah.
So, talk
He
about
wants
a
that.
rush.
That's a $20 fucking fare.
Yeah, and think about the rush.
Yeah.
You know, that you have. You think a dine and dash is a rush. Think about some guy fucking trying to
Chasing.
hunt you down.
And who actually thinks he's Tommy Lee's brother.
Yeah.
And the only other thing I remember is Segredo fucking fell through my fucking DVD collection that night when he got to my.
Oh, wow.
He passed out. I think he was laughing. He fucking fell into it.
Wow. Yeah. Think about. I'm trying to imagine your reaction. What if I came to your fucking house? I fell through your TV.
I think I was laughing.
You probably were. You two, I'm telling you, the competition you guys had with your DVD collections.
Well, dude, because my thing is, it's quantity and quality.
Okay.
He just wanted quality.
Oh, really? So
Segredo was very selective. You know, I'll if I have a red heat here, I have a red heat here.
Yeah.
You know? if I have a K-Pax, I have a K-Pax. It's okay. If I, it's okay to have a K-Pax in your fucking DVD collection.
Okay.
You know.
So I'm assuming that his collection was probably a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
Than yours.
If I remember, it's definitely smaller.
Okay.
Definitely smaller. But I could tell you what his dream job was.
Okay.
It was the guy who gets to make the 2-fers and 3-fers at Best Buy. Who decides to get the DVDs and those, like Ultimate Horror Package, Halloween 2, Halloween 4, and
yeah,
The Curse of Michael Myers. You know, like who gets to make those 2-fers and 3-fers?
Yeah, because that's a key job. If you have a package,
like you put Steven Seagal with Jean-Claude Van Damme in the same package.
Yeah,
and it's got to make sense money wise.
Yeah,
that's a great job.
It can't clash with each other.
Yeah,
too.
That's a great job.
Talk about having a little fucking tidbit there. It's definitely a nice little personal tidbit right there.
But let's wrap this up.
All right. So again, everyone, we can't express to you, how grateful we are to all of our consistent listeners.
Oh, we get emails this week.
Oh shit. Let's do this one real quick.
Yeah.
All right.
Did we get any?
Yeah, we got one. Okay. Good thing. This one, from our good buddy Mark. Let me read this real quick. All right.
The dying, dashing legend himself.
Yeah. It says, boys, I hope you both had a great holiday. The weekend got away from me. I even had a reminder set to send an EM on Sunday.
Electronic mail.
Yep. Sorry for the miss. Smook, thanks for the hole-in-one call-out. It's 1,000% certified. Certified. Have 3 witnesses, including my Army Ranger buddy. Fuck you, Sharkey. On this week's episode, I was waiting for Sharkey to relate the Kelechi Mahomes away game break-ins to Swenton stealing Coach Hayes' Selleck while we were winding.
Dude, to be honest with you, I forgot all about that.
Yeah,
but now it's coming back.
Yeah, that was great.
Dude, what's up with fucking Hope House people stealing shit back then? Because remember the kid went on a fucking Henry.
Yeah, I remember
Henry Southpaw.
Yeah, he was short. Yeah, he had his own tattoo.
Dude, he was a cool kid though, man.
I love that kid. Yeah.
Me and him used to sit next to each other and counting, and he was big into like Marcy's Playground and like Eve Six back then. Like,
dude, that's when I first learned about stick and poke tattoos. He tried to give himself a skull on the arm. It was fucking horrible.
Henry Southpaw.
Yeah, he was a good dude.
But didn't he fucking go with a girl and fucking end up like robbing a couple places?
Probably.
Like when I was in like 10th grade.
Yeah.
He stole someone's car.
Yeah, no, that kid was nuts. He really was.
He's probably dead.
Hey, if you remember his name, we could look him up.
Henry Southpaw.
We're going to look that guy up. What'd you call it? Sharkey, I used boners to bone in a trivia question just last week. You missed on the original TGIF lineup.
Mr. Belvedere was on NBC, motherfucker. It was on fucking ABC. That was on NBC. It couldn't have been on TGIF.
He said Full House, just the 10 of us, perfect strangers, and Mr. Belvedere.
Mr. Belvedere was on NBC. That just proves it right there.
Also surprised you didn't mention Just the 10 of Us was a spin-off of Growing Pains, Coach Graham Ludbuck, and Family Matters was a spin-off of The Perfect Strangers. Smook, Heather Langenkamp starred as one of the daughters, Nancy from Elm Street.
Ooh.
Oh, shit. Talk about a fucking tidbit right there. Budnick was not in Big Idiots.
Well, there's another fucking ginger motherfucker on there. His friend. He looks like fucking the kid Kevin Connolly from fucking Long Island.
He was, however, in Different Strokes. Trivia question: how much did John Connor steal from the ATM with Budnick? I'm not even looking at the answer. $300. Easy money. Oh yeah, he's got it right there.
I saw the answer already.
Dude, that was awesome. I say that with Daniel all the time. Schwarzenegger top 5. You both made some great calls out here. I was really glad to hear Sharkey call out the drop-off in Arnold's career after T2 and the Bronco in Commando. Also, Smook made a good call out on the soundtrack in Last Action Hero. Megadeth, Angry Again. Great call. But he dropped the ball by not ever seeing Last Action Hero. And he also dropped the ball by not mentioning the soundtrack.
Well, we did it already. We did it one other episode.
I did drop the ball.
No, but we already talked about that episode when we were talking about guns.
Yes.
And we were talking about You Could Be Mine.
Yeah. Yes. And but I should have. He's absolutely right with the GNR. You Could Be Mine legendary song, because I played that Guns N' Roses with my band back then. Like I fucking love them. It was the marketing for the film comparable to Enter Sandman.
That was a great. That was a great video.
His top 5. Now he's going 5 down to 1. If you notice. Number 5, Total Recall. Number 4, Last Action Hero. Number 3, Commando. Number 2, T2. Number 1, Predator Best.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that list.
I could have swore we had Predator on another list, though, because I remember talking about it.
We did. You were talking about your chameleons at one time.
Commando, that's the only reason I didn't put it on there, because I could have swore I had it on another list.
And before we do honorable mention, I want to show you this real quick. But do any of these last up match up on your list?
3 do.
3? Okay, which ones?
4, Last Action Hero, Commando, and T2. All in the right places.
His honorable mention is Kindergarten Cop.
Oh.
Eraser is wildly underrated.
Yeah.
Jimmy Can, baby. Dominic from Kindergarten Cop, pictured below, is the most selfish son of a bitch in cinema history. Been saying this for years.
Yeah, that's Colin Chris Jr.
Yes. This kid put everyone in danger because he wanted to plant lasers made of tinfoil on a 100-foot TV.
You gotta protect him from the bad guy.
I forgot about that.
You gotta protect
Foil isn't a fucking deterrent, asshole. You have no idea how much I was rooting for the court system to give Colin Chris a full custody over this kid the whole movie. Kid deserved to live in an abusive home after the shit he pulled. I still lose my sleep over this. I've never wanted to hit a kid more, but Alonzo's kid in Training Day came close, Denzel's son. While we were on the subject, shout out to Tom Berenger in Training Day. What a legend. And look, he's got Colin. Look, that's when they're in a room.
Yeah.
In the woods.
I gotta plant my lasers.
Yeah, that's where he was showing where he's showing Schwarzenegger where his little hideout is. Have a great week, Mark. Holy shit, what a fucking classic email right there. And yeah, Mark, I have to say again, I completely dropped the ball for just not even mentioning the Guns N' Roses fucking You Could Be Mine fucking song. Holy shit. And the music video, by the way, which Arnold was in their music video. You know, he showed up, he fucking scanned them at the end. You know, of course, Axl Rose.
Well, he was in there the whole video because he was walking through the
crowd. Yep. Oh yeah, that means they fucking hired him.
Dude, if you remember, you could hear the fucking song right before he jumps off the fucking with the truck onto the
Yep.
LA River.
Yep. And then there, in the Terminator Salvation, that's how fucking Christian Bale got the attention of the motorcycle owners. But yeah, Mark, fucking great email. And, just keep fucking writing in. I'm a little disappointed in Dennis this week because we didn't get an email from him, but we'll let that.
Well, he was away.
Oh, that's right. He was away. But fucking now.
Because I know. I'll text him on Tuesday.
Okay, good.
I didn't even get a text back. Now I'm thinking about it.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And, with that said, just to wrap up, we just want to say thank you to all of our listeners. Germany, we're talking to you, man. All right. Write into us. CNTUNDERSTANDNORMALTHINKING @gmail.com, Germany. We want to hear from you. We want to know what's going on. Also, this week, I will be making up stickers for our show to help promote the show. We will send some out to our listeners, and you know what to do with them, especially if you're in a different state. I want to see those things all over stop signs. I want you to send pictures of where you're posting them. Fucking tattoo shops, wherever the fuck.
Yeah.
And I guess read off our other social medias.
X, we're at CNTUNDST48334. Instagram. Oh my God, he's fucking Smook. Why is it a gook?
Because where do you think it came from?
Dude, I buy shit and they speak in English to me. Instagram, CNTUNDESTR, normal thinking. Email, Pobby, and YouTube, it's all spelled correctly. And we also have coming up. What the fuck is this? We also have coming up. We're going to start possibly after 20 episodes of doing 2 episodes a week. Thank you guys for listening. And we'll see you next week.
Thank you all. Motherfucker.
We can't do it. Every fucking week we fuck this up. Come on,
What
Smook.
the fuck?
Get this fucking shit together, Smook.
We gotta find a fucking better audio version of it. All right, motherfuckers. Thank you. What the fuck?
Come on, Smook. Get it together.
That's this fucking thing. Come on, you fuck.
Come on.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, as
Just
I
get
try to
anything
get
in
this,
there.
as I try to do this,
Just get anything
just
in
get
there.
anything in there.
Yeah.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you and have a good day.
It's not connected. That's the fucking problem. You know what? We're not going out with outro today. We'll see you next week, motherfucker.